Greetings, members one and all of the Salivation Nation. Is platinum the way to go in 2019? Let's explore. This article comes to us from Coin World and was shared with me by Donald in New Mexico, talking about global demand for platinum projected to climb in 2019. And other people have talked about this too. You know, it's interesting to see where the prices of platinum have been, especially over the recent couple of weeks, or what they've done or not done. We'll explore that later. In the meantime, this article goes on to say how the platinum market worldwide in 2019 is projected to experience a lower surplus for the metal than forecast for 2018 because of overall increases in demand to meet the supply, according to the World Platinum Investment Council. According to the WPIC, 2019 demand growth will be driven mainly by chemical and petroleum demand, reflecting economic growth, and a doubling in investment demand as a rebound in exchange-traded funds adds to robust bar and coin demand. The WPIC's latest assessments of 2018 suggest a drop in mine supply of 1% from 2017 to 6,080,000 ounces, with increases in output from South Africa facilities offset by production reductions in Russia and Zimbabwe. North American production was expected to remain steady at 365,000 ounces. Global investment in platinum is estimated at 125,000 ounces in 2018, according to WPIC's latest projections. This just goes to show you how rare platinum is compared to gold. We're talking about hundreds of thousands of ounces as opposed to a couple of million. The low platinum price has maintained Japanese investors buying interest in platinum bars, and with U.S. Mint raising the mintage of American platinum Eagle bullion coins, bar and coin demand is expected to improve somewhat from 2017, according to the WPIC's analysis. I wonder if that meant 2018. However, with a small drop in exchange stocks likely, and with ETF holdings now looking set to fall this year, the forecast for global platinum investment has been revised down to 125,000 ounces. The complete detailed quarterly report for third quarter is found here. Let's actually take a look at that and see what it says here. Platinum supply and demand here. We can see some charts that shows total demand here for automotive, jewelry, industrial, and investment purposes. And you can see 125,000 ounces here for total demand and industrial demand here. Fascinating indeed. Total mining supply is still expected to fall by 1% from 2017. And it says a similarly low level of mining disruptions is anticipated in 2019 in South Africa. This, combined with a ramp-up of new project in North America, drive the 2% mine supply growth forecast for 2019. Let's see. 2018 demand is 4% weaker year-on-year through certain bright spots. Strength industrial demand is up 8%. Petroleum sees an 85% year-on-year recovery. The expected rebound comes after weak 2017 on the back of refinery capacity shutdowns in Japan that have now passed. And so, yes, and interesting. So the report is pretty long, and but as you can see here, here's supply, and you can see here between 2017 and 2018, the lower numbers and projections, I guess, forecasts for 2019, though appear to be up. What they project anyway, we shall see. But of course, demand will probably outweigh that. We'll see how that plays out. But nonetheless, I think it's interesting to see how the markets have reacted, especially over the last couple of months. The volatility of the stock market, all in all, has not really impacted platinum. But recently, especially with the prices going down, today, with the markets being the way they were, the stock market really rallied today. It did really well. 700 plus points at the close, up Now, obviously, it's still not recovered from the highs that it was before, but still, it's recovering and it's going back and forth. The volatility of the markets and today's movement has pushed gold and silver down, which in a sense surprised me to a point. But platinum continues to rise. And I think its rise is due to some of these reports and stuff with demand and considering where it is. Palladium has really gone up today, though, and it is now the king of the castle in the precious metals. It has broken over $1,300 an ounce. Amazing. Beating gold for sure. But platinum is rising as well. Palladium is rarer than platinum, but these, considering their use in industry, I'm wondering if there's somewhat of a trade-off considering the oil and gas or petroleum industry, especially what this report is talking about. Could some of this stuff be replaced with, petroleum, chemical, electrical, glass? Can some of that stuff be replaced with palladium? I don't know. Is there a competition between the metals? And how are industries retrofitting to be able to take on those? I think that's the kind of thing we'll see play out in 2019, perhaps, especially if palladium continues to rise. Both these metals could be in competition and continue to rise and well outperform gold in those times, and silver, as far as the ratio is concerned as well. But platinum and palladium, I think, are interesting to keep an eye on. Those two metals of the platinum metal groups are, for quite a while, have been tracked on many precious metals websites and have been used in the form of bars and bullion and coins for a while. Platinum especially, but palladium especially when the price really started to dip below a certain level, people thought, well, hey, it's a time to mint these bars. Stillwater palladium mines out in Montana, they've started a lot and started a trend there. I know there's other organizations and companies that have struck their own bars, and obviously the U.S. Mint has made its first palladium coin in 2017. But nonetheless, platinum, I think, is something to watch. And even with a $25 increase today, I believe that $828 an ounce is low. And I was very pleased to have gotten some platinum in the last year somewhat, and might consider maybe another ounce this year. We shall see. But it's something that, as I mentioned in a video where I talk about why I love platinum and these other metals, I consider anything other than gold and silver to really be somewhat speculative and are considered fringe precious metals, whereas they are precious, certainly in their rarity and in many cases their price. But nonetheless, when you look at a fringe precious metal, a term that I kind of coined, so to speak, I look at them more as a speculation. And you really get into speculative territories when you move outside of gold and silver in this case. So what will platinum do? We shall see. It's going to be fascinating to see how that all plays out in the coming year here, 2019, especially when they're expecting demand to rise. It's you can see here's a chart over the past year how it's gone down. And it's really amazing to see how low it is. And this might be an opportunity for those of you who are interested in taking a little bit more risk. And with precious metals, platinum is very dense. It's a kind of a neat metal in its density, although it doesn't have the beauty that silver has. But it is extremely rare. The only metal on that list that's rare is palladium. So there you have it. I think this is the tale. Let's take a look at this from the last 10 years and what platinum has done. Look at that. It's at a 10-year low, really. You look back here in 2009, it was still pretty high, much higher than it is now. So it's at record lows, in my opinion, even at 825 now. So if you're going to get in and you want to try to speculate a little bit, this might be the time to do it. Post your thoughts below about platinum. What do you think about it as a precious metal, as an investment, potentially? And I'd like to extend a multitude of gratitude to y'all for watching and encourage you to please rate, comment, and subscribe.